At Morris Back, we're not just about building a better back. We're striving to build a better community. Because our future and the future of Dublin, its families, and the businesses we serve are all tied together. Morris Back. It pays to go blue.
Hi everyone, we'd like to welcome you to Real Talk. I'm your host Pat Terrio, and we are at it again. We're cooking with Mayor Best, but we've got his sidekick, his wife Miss Seal, with us. Hi guys.
How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. Glad to be in the kitchen with you two.
I always enjoy it with you.
Now this is your first time with us now. Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Now how is it now? This is kicking with this guy on in front of the camera is pretty cool. How is it at home?
Well, most of the time at home, he's out by the grill, so I can just sit and relax and enjoy myself while he does all the cooking.
How cool is that? All right, Mr. Mayor, what are we preparing this morning?
Well, Sil and I do like to cook a lot together, and what I'm preparing is pork tenderloin.
Okay.
And then I think she's going to prepare some Hussy potatoes.
Hussy potatoes.
That's right.
Hussy
potatoes. It's just a really easy casserole that anybody can do. If you need a quick side dish, that goes with any kind of meat, whether it's pork, beef, shrimp, it just goes with everything. And I'm into easy and fast and
nice. Well, because you got a pretty busy family.
We do. We have a lot of throw together meals and last minute things going on. So.
Well, this guy's kind of busy, right? So to be on his arm is some kind of chore, isn't it?
It's not a chore. It's a lot of fun. I get to meet a lot of people and do a lot of fun things.
Very good. Well, we're excited about having some fun today. And this tenderloin looks very beautiful. And for those of you who already know about pork, this is a very tender piece of meat because it's used for posture of the animal and not for locomotion.
That's
okay,
right.
So. All right, we're going to let you
say that again.
That's pretty good now. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, well, pork tenderloins is the most tender part of an animal, and it's used for the posture, but not for locomotion. So, they don't need the muscle in
Ain't
this
you
meat.
something?
I like to give a little cooking history every now and again, Mr. Mayor. All right, now
You ready for me to start?
Ready for you to start.
Well, I think if we had to call this show something today, it would be simple cooking, because both of these recipes are very simple to do, but they're delicious. But what you do is you go get you some pork tenderloins, and then the two things that you put on there are Italian dressing, and then you can use a variety of spices. I've used everything from seasoned salt to emeralds to whatever, but today we're using the emeralds original essence seasoning to put on there.
Okay, very good.
What I like to do, and you want it to marinate it's great for it to marinate for 6-8 hours.
Okay.
And that's always good, but you just generously put your seasoning on there.
Generously. Now you all do know that Mr. Mayor doesn't do much measuring.
He doesn't measure ever.
Generously. Okay. Flipping that over.
And I want to say too, this dressing you can use the fat-free version. Sometimes he does that for me.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, but don't like to.
Don't like to. So you can modify
it. It tastes just as good to me.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Then you take your wishbone, is what we use. Mix it up good with all your little stuff in there, the seasonings and all that'll get on there good.
So you don't have to do any,
I just pour it on there and let it roll.
I know how we talk, you know that. Let it roll. Okay.
All right. And then you mix that up good. That'll get all over the meat. But we're gonna turn it a couple of times anyway.
These tenderloins are huge.
Those
These are monster loins. Okay.
Remember, we have boys, so
That's right. How are the boys, by the
they're
way?
doing great. We have 2 boys and a grandson.
Oh, wow.
Daphne's expecting her second child very soon.
Oh my God.
Like maybe
Any
today.
minute.
Like, so we have to cut this show short.
If I run out the door,
We'll know why. We'll just continue to roll. We'll take it to the hospital.
Yes.
All right. And so 6 to 8 hours, we need to put this in the fridge.
That's right.
Okay. And so we're going to put this on the grill.
Exactly.
But can we still do the same recipe and do it in the oven?
Yes, you could,
No.
but I don't know why you'd want to.
For people out there who may not have a
Oh,
you
there
can,
are people that don't have
there are
grills.
people who do not have grills, Mr. Mayor. And so they can put it in the oven though.
Yes,
as well,
you
right?
can. You can put what I use is the cheap tin pans. I get this pan. You can get
Absolutely.
a lot of these at Sam's. They're like 40 cents a piece.
Okay.
That's a good thing to use.
So we're going to refrigerate this.
That's right.
And so while this is refrigerating, we can start talking with you about how, are we going to put these potatoes in the oven?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's get the ingredients that we need for that.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of transition just a bit. All right, Lucille, we got all the ingredients out here for the Hussy potatoes. All right, let's get started and just kind of give us a tutorial on how to make these easy potatoes.
Okay. Like I said, it's very, very simple. You get your box of potatoes, and like I said, it could be any brand. You look on the back. I usually do the 6 serving. And for the 6 serving, you use 1 3/4 cup water, which I have boiling on the stove.
Very good.
With your 3 tablespoons of butter and 3/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay. Very good.
And I've got that boiling, and that's finished. So I'm going to bring that over here.
And our tenderloins are kind of marinating.
They're ready. We can put them on the grill when Seal gets through with the potatoes.
Excellent. Okay. You just put it right here. It's a
So
little
that's
warm.
how you do that.
Yeah, I don't want to start a fire or anything.
All right.
Very good.
Now, the recipe I'm using calls for, on the back, like the 6 servings, it calls for 2 cups of the potatoes.
And you're going to measure those cups.
I do.
That's
I
interesting.
measure everything.
How do you two cook together? Because this guy right here,
It
is
drives
just
me
smidgen.
nuts.
But you know what's cool is we all cook differently, but when it kind of comes together, it's already,
There you go.
Okay, we got
And
2 in there.
then we also put 1 cup of milk.
Does it matter what type fat content in the milk?
No, it does not. I have used 2%. I've used
Okay.
skim milk before.
Very good.
None of that. And then you take a fork and you just stir it in until you get the consistency of the potatoes that you want. If you want them really thick, or I'm just kind of, it always kind of works with the 2. If you want them thicker, you can add some more potatoes.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Okay, now you've got your potatoes done. You've got them stirred up really well.
Nice. Very nice.
And then the extra tasty part comes now, where we're going to add
That looks like sour cream.
8-ounce Philadelphia.
You put the entire 8
You
ounces.
do. For this serving, for the 6.
Okay. And do you have to soften it, or is it good in the consistency that it is?
Well, it's going to melt. It would be good if you soften it, because it won't take as long to melt. But you've got your hot potatoes.
Okay. And that one definitely melts it there too.
Yes.
What's a good vegetable would you suggest with this meal that we're preparing?
We've done everything from asparagus to peas, green beans.
I mean, it just goes with everything. It can be a country meal.
Right.
We've even used this for when we have company for the holidays or something, and he's doing maybe a beef tenderloin or something.
Nice.
And it can be dressy. You put it in a really pretty dish.
Very nice.
And you can dress it up or dress it down.
Well, with the holidays coming up with Thanksgiving, do you have big plans?
Oh yeah, we'll have 50 people here. Thanksgiving between Seal's family and my family, and we'll do it here at Moore Station.
Oh, that's good.
And they come in on Wednesday and leave on Saturday. So
How cool is that?
And when they come in on Wednesday, we're all hugging and glad to see each
Right.
other.
What's
and
up?
on Saturday morning, we're ready to kill each other. When you leave.
That's just
When
like
you
family.
go.
That's
That's what that
family.
is.
Gotta love family. All right.
Right, we've got our cream cheese. Now we're going to add an 8-ounce sour cream. And it is so good.
I absolutely love this together. All of my favorites.
And it's just so easy. It's just, that's what.
And you know, that's important too, Lucille, because not everyone has the time to make these long, drawn out meals, and you need something quick and easy. It's something that's still very filling.
Good.
That's good.
That's tasty. And kids love this. I've actually never known anyone that didn't like it.
Right.
My mother, on Bellevue Cottage, that she had a catering service.
Oh, nice.
And this was one of the most requested dishes that she had. They always loved the Hussy potatoes.
So did you grow up cooking?
No, I did not.
I
When we
thought
were
about
married,
that.
when we were married, I could barely make coffee for breakfast.
Really? Now, how long have you two been married?
33 years.
There you go.
He had to hesitate, though, Seal. He got it.
He got it.
All right, so she can barely make coffee. Now look at her.
I know.
But remember now, I like the easy recipe.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
do very hard.
You want me to throw that in the trash can?
Okay.
This
Guy is great.
He's a big help.
Okay.
Now I've panned my pan because I don't like anything to stick or I
Right.
don't like a mess to have to clean up. But since this is a pan you're going to throw away,
Right. And what size is this? Does it matter? Well, for
well, it doesn't matter because it's finished essentially.
Right.
When we put it in the oven, we're just going to be heating up and
Okay.
melting cheese.
very good. Okay.
So let's see. This is not hot anymore.
Okay.
You want me to get that for you?
We don't want any accidents in the kitchen. Kitchen safety is number one.
And we just put the potatoes
Okay.
in your pan.
It's closer to you.
And you want them all in here because
Absolutely.
it's just really.
Now, are you the type that cleans up as you go?
I do.
What about you,
Mr.
Mr.
Made a mess.
She cleans up for me every day.
He cleans up nothing. Nothing.
Does that not drive you batty?
Well, I can tell when he's been in the kitchen
Oh, I'm sure.
because he's a mess.
Okay. But the food's good,
But the
though.
food's good.
So there's the benefit.
There you go.
All right, so
Okay,
you're
so
smoothing
just
that
kinda
out?
Smooth that out.
Mhm.
And like for a big family, you probably want to double.
Right,
Double
right.
eat it.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then you're just going to take some cheddar cheese. I would guess a cup. I just kind of sprinkle it on.
Here we go. Here we
I
go.
take a handful.
A handful.
Which is
You're
about a
speaking
cup.
his language now.
And just sprinkle the top.
Okay. And what do we preheat the oven for?
350.
350. Okay.
Because it really, essentially, you're just heating, you're melting the cheese.
Right.
And you're heating it up.
Okay.
And
very
so
good.
you're done. You're going to put it in the oven, 350, about 20 minutes, and you're good to go.
Very good. All right. Well, let's get this in the oven and let's get those pork tenderloins
Okay.
on the grill.
Ready to go.
All right. All right, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
What's next?
All right, it's marinated and it's ready to go on the grill.
Okay.
Now, a couple of things we need to know. We get the meat. You always use one set of tongs for raw meat and one set of tongs for cooked meat.
Okay.
You don't mix over and you don't cross-contaminate. That's
Right.
where a lot of folks get in trouble. But we'll take the meat and we put it in the pan.
Okay.
And then we want to also warm the marinade where we can use it to baste the meat with as it's cooking.
Very good.
So I use these little trays like this, and I just take all the marinade out of here,
So you are wasting nothing.
cooking everything including oink.
From the rooter to the tutor. That's the way we cooking.
Okay.
Very good.
Now, that is both ready to go on the grill.
Okay. All right.
And when we take it and put it on the grill, it'll cook probably around 45 minutes, but I cook it till it gets around 160, and then I take it off and cover it with tinfoil.
Okay, now, you know you have a special thing about how you turn your meat, or do you not turn it until it's a certain time or certain temperature?
I just look at it and know when it needs turning.
He told me it takes 45 minutes.
It takes about 45 minutes.
But you gotta eye it though. When you
Yes,
eye
ma'am.
it, you pretty much know.
That's right.
All right.
Now,
Those
let's
look
try that.
delicious. Holy smokes.
Oh, they smell good. Too.
They do. Look at that. Can you all see that over there? That's beautiful.
Yep, that looks good.
All right. And how long did it take to prepare these?
45 minutes to get to 160 degrees, and then we'll cover them with tin foil after a while and let them rest.
Let them rest.
Yep.
And they're going to rest for a minute. All right, and you ready to get these potatoes out of the oven?
We
They
are.
should be ready. All right.
Let's get ready. Let me find that hot pan. Okay, so these are done. Those out. Yes.
Oh, wow, those look delicious. Place them right there. Oh, wow. That looks
You
delicious.
just make a salad and get you a vegetable and you're done.
And voila.
Right there.
This looks
Very
fantastic.
easy.
And of course, I'm going to be able to take some of this home, right?
Yes,
You know
ma'am.
I've got 3 kids.
Yeah, I got a special price on that for you
You do.
today.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. You know, it's been so much fun to work with you two in the kitchen, and you've really given some great advice on how to prepare a tenderloin and also some easy Hussy potatoes. All right, and so this Thanksgiving season, you've got some big plans with your family.
Absolutely, with mine and Seal's family, and that's a very special time of the year for us.
All right, well, Miss Seal, we're going to give you the floor. If you got a message out there for the people out there in Lawrence County, if you want to give them any kind of special holiday message, the floor is
just
yours.
Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody gets to be with their friends and family and their loved ones and enjoy the season.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Mayor.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we've got so much to be thankful for in this community, and that we've had a great year. A lot of good things have happened. A lot of teamwork has occurred, and let's remember to thank the good Lord for our great community and the great people in it.
Amen. It's been wonderful working with both of you
You
today.
too, always.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for Real Talk, and please keep watching.